Hi. Do you ever, we're just going to get started. We're talking about work days now, but do you ever work all day and still feel behind? The problem might not be how hard you work, it's how scattered your day has become. Today, we are going to try to fix that. Okay, just a little bit. Let me paint a picture that probably feels familiar to you. You start your day with good intentions, but then emails come in, someone calls, a child needs something, a text pops up, you remember an errand, a meeting runs long, you start one task, switch to another, then another. By the end of the day, you're exhausted, but your important work still isn't done. And the frustration follows you home. Well, we are going to talk about how to declutter your workday so you can actually finish what matters and still have energy left for your family and your life. Now, my name is Carrie with Fullerton Professional Organizing, and here we help you declutter your faith, your home, and your business. And we're talking about the workday today. Now, most people don't struggle with laziness. It's not a laziness problem. They struggle with being distracted and overload. Modern workdays include emails, meetings, texts, messages from your boss, your coworkers, notifications, interruptions, home responsibilities rattling around in your brain, kids, household tasks, client needs, and all of it competes for your immediate attention. The issue usually isn't the workload, although it could be. It's lack of structure. Without structure, everything feels urgent, important right now. Tasks get half finished, and then stress increases. Work spills into your home life. Now, not everything deserves your equal attention. You have to ask yourself, what truly moves my work forward today? Choose three. Now, some choose six. I just heard someone talk about their top six. So, what works for you? Not your 15, okay? Not your top 15, not your top 20. We're going to try to stop most of the multitasking. Multitasking sounds efficient. It isn't. Switching tasks repeatedly really does slow you down. You focus on one task at a time. Finish that task before moving on. All right. Now, time block your day. Now, that doesn't mean every minute, every 30 minutes, every hour, every 15 minutes. Instead of reacting all day, assign blocks. Here's an example. Your morning focus work. What do you need to focus on first thing in the morning? Your midday communication, afternoon, administration tasks. Group those similar works together. Okay. And then you tackle them in groups, in categories. Now, let's limit email and message checking. We're going to use the constant inbox checking breaks your focus. Try checking email 3 times a day. Once you get some of your most important tasks done in the morning, check your email. Don't check it first, but check it to get the most important things done, then check your email. Then check your email right before you go to lunch or right after lunch, and then right before you leave for the day. Okay, let's see. So what you're going to do is turning off your notifications during focus work. So you're not constantly checking on those emails. Most things are not emergencies. Now, to declutter some of your tasks, your long to-do lists really do create a lot of pressure. So instead, move non-urgent tasks to another day. Keep daily lists realistic. Win the day, not the month. Okay, so remember, you're going to do the most important things first every day. And then the things that are not as essential are going to get dispersed throughout the rest of the day, throughout the rest of the week. Now, create start and end routines. Start your day intentionally. Review your priorities and prepare your workspace. End your day intentionally by planning tomorrow, clearing your workspace, and shutting down mentally. All right, let's say that again. When you are going to start your day intentionally, you're going to review all your priorities. Remember, you need to do the top 6 or top 3. Prepare your workspace to work. And at the end of the day, you're going to do the opposite. Plan tomorrow, clear your workspace, and shut down mentally. Leave your office space, your desk clear. Now, work is part of stewardship, but work should not take over your life. Balance matters. Now, there's no such thing as perfect balance, but there is some balancing that needs to be done. Productivity allows time for family, rest, and connection. Sometimes organizing your workday is simply making room for what matters the most, especially if you have a business of your own. Stewardship is allowing God to dictate your finances while you are still working your business, but also making sure you're connecting with your family. All right. Now, here's some real client examples. Clients often say, I work all day but feel behind. Once we simplify tasks and schedules, productivity improves without longer hours. Structure brings relief. Now, work from home challenges. Home distractions add pressure. If you're working from home, there's a lot of things that call you. Dishes, laundry, but you have work to do. Solutions: defined work hours, just as if you were out at the office. Clear workspace, family communication about boundaries. Now, this sometimes has to be done at work too, especially if you don't have a private office where you can close the door and lock it. Now, business owners and entrepreneurs. Business owners wear many hats, but switching roles constantly drains energy. Group your tasks together. Client work, marketing, admin, planning. Okay. So do focused work on your clients, focused work on your marketing, and then focused on your admin and your planning. Now, you may break that up into 4 parts of your day, or you can break that up into one day focused on one of those, or 2 days, but make it manageable so that you're only working on one thing and you're very, very focused. Because the cost of scattered days is when work is scattered, you've got family time that suffers, your stress increases, sleep suffers, and burnout grows. Decluttering your day protects your energy. Now, small changes that make big results. You don't need a perfect system. Start small, choose those top 3 tasks or top 6 tasks, block your time so you're focused, but you also block out time for miniature breaks, but only after your focused work is done. Reduce distractions. Now, consistency matters more than perfection. If your workday feels chaotic and you're not failing, or you don't feel like you're failing, you may just need better systems. The systems can be built one step at a time. Now, if this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a calmer work day. Now, comment below this video. What distracts you most during your work day? I want to hear these things because I'd like to help you. Now, remember, organization isn't about doing more. It's about making space for what is important. And sometimes peace starts by simply finishing what you've started. All right, guys, that was it for your work day. And I will see you next week on the next video. Thanks for watching.